Now, since I fixed those 30 Nintendos a couple of months ago, I've been inundated with comments about what I do with them. Well, I sell them, of course, but is it profitable and worth your time to do so? Let's start with how I went with my 30, and then we'll get into what is required for you guys to do it for yourself. Now, remembering I spent $265 US, about $400 dues to get all of these consoles. So obviously we need to make more back than that. And we're not off to a great start because not only were they the most expensive, but I also thought they turned out the best. So I decided to keep them. So now we're 300 USD in the hole. Let's get on to some that got sold. So we have the two DS Lites that got reshelled because those shells were in immaculate condition, apart from the missing rubber. I was able to sell it for a slightly higher price. Onward and upward. Next up are the DS Lites that had the dreaded top screen replacement, but only having to do 4 out of 30. That's not bad. Screens costing just under $10 each in the USD range. Need to account for that when selling them, which was not a worry. We were all profitable for them. Next up are the two that needed bottom screens. Again, pretty lucky. Only 2 bottom screens out of the whole lot. Not bad, not bad. IQ being rarer, got a little bit more for that. Navy blue, also still profitable. We're on a winner here. This is so far so good. Top frame time. Now these plastic pieces of shit break quite frequently yet. I only had to replace a few of them. Only about $4.50 each. They're pretty affordable, which resulted in, guess what? More profitable consoles. By far the most common issue amongst all the consoles was digitizers, roughly costing $2 each. Depending on what model of DS it was, it meant, guess what? More profitable consoles. Yay! You're going to be hearing that a lot today. Get used to it. But now, the next 5 got fixed using secondhand parts, which is pretty good. So to me, those parts cost a big fat donut, $0. Happy with that. So, do I really need to say it? Selling these meant more profitable consoles. Yeah, boy. The next 2 didn't require any parts at all, just a good old-fashioned cleaning with some elbow grease. I'm not even going to say the line this time. I'm sure you get it at this point. But, yeah. Now, we've got the final 3 to round it out, which the ones that I couldn't fault them. I don't know why. There was nothing wrong with them. I've tested them multiple times. They still had no issues. So everybody all together now, one more time. More profitable consoles. So if you've been doing the maths, which you probably haven't been because maths is arse, then it should look a little like this. I present to you the Excel spread. So the pricing on here is in Australian dollars. So the first one, item cost, that was 400 Australian dollars, which was $265 USD. I sold them for a total of $2,068. All the parts cost me $218. Postage fees, I cover them. That was $247. eBay fees, because I use eBay, was $281. So total, after all that, we're positive $917, which is $600 US. Oh. Now, before we check out what's required for you guys to start working on these things, quick word from our sponsor, PCBWay. Are you looking for top-notch PCB manufacturing? Look no further than PCBWay. With over a decade of experience, PCBWay offers unparalleled quality, fast turnaround times, and unbeatable prices. Whether you need a prototype or mass production, their advanced facilities ensure precision and reliability. With worldwide shipping, you're always in good hands. And if you're not after PCB printing, then they still have a web store where you can get the latest tools, toys, and merch to satisfy your needs. Check them out. I'll leave a link in the description below. So what about those of you at home who want to start repairing? Well, you're going to need some tools, such as throwing screwdriver, Phillips and flathead screwdriver, tweezers, spudger or spudgers, soldering iron. Although hot air station is preferable, soldering iron will get you through. If you plan on reshelling, a grinding pen does come in handy because the aftermarket shells are of questionable quality. Presser is very handy shit to have for screen swaps and digitizer swaps as well. And let's not forget the multimeter, the amp meter, the solder, the desoldering blade, and the flux. They're all helpful as well. So pricing that all up with the hot air station, I did forget the soldering blade, It is about $136 US, which is about just over 200 Australian, so not so budget friendly. The more budget friendly version coming in at 72 US, which is just under 110 Australian, but you're not getting all the luxury items, standard soldering iron, no grinding pen, that kind of stuff. So yes, there's an initial investment into the tools. If you can find the consoles at a decent price, then you should be on for a win of it. That may be harder than it seems with the stupid prices people are trying to charge these days. Prime example right here, DS-Lite doesn't turn on, $150. What the... All of these ones here got something wrong with them, listed for parts, yet they're still trying to get the same amount for a working one. What the fucking fuck? Thankfully, not everyone's trying to charge an arm and a leg for one single broken console, but even then, if you're paying over $30 per singular one, you're probably going to be breaking even at that point and not really profiting. So your best bet is to try and find bulk lots like I did. They are still out there, however, they are still a bit pricier, but overall will still work out better than buying individual ones at $30 a piece. Right, so there you have it. Is it profitable? Yes, it was for me. Can it be for you? Yes, it can be for you as well. Once you get the tools, the startup costs are out of the way, as long as you get a successful fix on a decently priced console, yes, you can make profit off them. Don't expect to be retiring off this shit. It's not a golden bullet to being rich. Just a hobby. A little bit of on the side. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let me know about your fixing adventures. I'd love to hear it.